Howdy! Tiger is back. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hey, John Robert, Penny Sue, Kim. Um, are you coming tomorrow, Kim, to the thieves thing? Let me know if you need to know any information. Um, yeah. How is everybody doing? Uh, Today is a crazy day. Oh wait, we're playing soccer. Yeah, I like soccer, and I've religiously watched the World Cup ever since. But this one now has political issues. And I'm not doing politics here on YouTube. I'm not doing politics. Yes, tomorrow at PVCC. Hey Michelle, good morning. So I'll text you. So yeah, what's going on? I also had a very sad moment yesterday. My booth is not doing so well. My booth, which is actually a bookcase, but booth sounds so much nicer. So I went to the mall to, hi Kaz, good morning, to redo some things in my, good morning Alice, redo my this stupid shirt. Now I dug out my life is good Christmas shirt because, well, life is good regardless of my booth not doing well. Hey Bree, um regardless of my booth not doing well, it's still good. But yeah, I did some reset, some redoing. You know what they call that thing when you bring new stuff, which I'm particular about. I try once a week to bring in new stuff and remove some of the old stuff. Uh, I should be doing a sale. The problem with this particular mall is that once you do a sale, you have to do it for the entire month. And I'm just not ready to do that. I like to do the sales that are like weekend sales that excuse me, it's winter time. So yeah, I have to do that. We do weekend sales, but yeah, um but not for a full month, because then you commit to that particular sale. And I switch out stuff all the time. I don't want to leave my old stuff in the booth for a whole month, but I also don't want to, hey Georgia, good morning, but I also don't want to bring in new stuff and immediately put it on sale. Then I have to raise the price initially, which I probably should. I don't know. So that's kind of complicated. I'm feeling like I forget something. I always forget something. You know how I promised you all I was going to bring a piece of purple of my personal collection to every sale? Yeah. Hey, Jane. So, nah, hasn't worked out that way. So, uh, because, um, because there was a thought there. It flew right over my head and back to uh, Timbuktu. So, anywho, let's get back. Um, let's get back to um. Oh yeah, that's why now I finished. Thanks, Bree. So yeah, I found out I sold one item in the entire month of November. My my check was just a little above half of my fee for the bookcase, and those fees are not very high to begin with. So that's kind of sad, because I have nice stuff in the booth and in the case, and I take care of it, and I move stuff around. And on the first, my eye is itching. I don't know why. No, when my hands are itching, that means I'm getting money, but they're not itching. Too bad. uh, and it's kind of frustrating. You work hard on it and you don't sell anything and you don't know why. I mean, ultimately, it's the prices, but I already have my prices set to where I have to have them set in between the fees. I mean, I pay 10% fee to the mall, and then I pay the credit card fee, which is I think 3%. And then I have to have some profit, and I have to figure my own costs. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my, of course, allergies. I'm getting the shots too, and they do help, but not enough, obviously. So, but in the wintertime, it's always kind of a weather thing too. Somehow, my body, when it gets a little chilly outside, my body thinks that now we gotta act like we have a cold, which we don't. And it's only in the morning. Once I get past noon, I hope. So check your text, Hope. So yeah. Anyways, it's kind of sad that I renewed for December, but I may just give it up in January. I'm also thinking getting a larger space, which is kind of ridiculous because they're a lot more expensive. But at the larger space, I also have more exposure because they're usually the spaces people look at. Those little cases, I wonder if people just walk by and don't really look at them. And also, there's more room, especially as I have some pieces of larger pieces I would like to put out to sell. Of course, I don't have the car to transport those larger pieces, but I can probably ask my neighbor or someone again for help with a truck just to haul them down there. Hey, Susan. Good morning. I hope you're having a great time out here. I hope you had a great day yesterday. So, anywho, I'll think about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Again, I do have Christmas. I have a couple of Christmas items out now, and I have my $333 huge bittersweet vase out there. If I could sell that baby, that would make up for another couple of months of booth fee. But we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do. Exactly, Hope. You do and I don't. And I don't understand why. Especially some of the stuff that you buy from me, you sell at that same mall. Now I should put that stuff in that same mall at in my own thing and sell it, but it's not working that way. um yeah, Susan, I'm in touch with Hope about that. She'll be riding with me if she's coming at all. So um John Robert is over here now in Mesa at the Superstition Grand Antique Mall, which is on Main and Sossaman. So we'll see what we're gonna do. In the meantime, I got some stuff, and there's the sun again. The downside of this time of day is that the sun is coming right into my eyes. Um, yeah, right, Bree. You always miss out. Well, not always. Sometimes. Usually I miss out. See, you're the one who usually goes to these places and gets to meet up with everybody else while we're all stuck here in Arizona. Because you get a free ride. You guys don't, you just happen to be out and about at all times anyways. Oh, and what else happened? Well, the kitties, of course. The kitties are doing well, and the kittens, they're still kittens. And they're 8 months old now. Their birthday should be on Saturday because I determined they were born on the 3rd of April, which is also my grandmother's birthday. Last year they were born on the 1st of April, which was an April Fool's Day. But sometimes I get it mixed up and I don't remember which year was the first and which year was the third. So yeah, they'll be 8 months old and they're still kittens, and they all have a little clip on their ears. They have ear tipped ears. It's just just the tipped ears make me happy. I look at them and I smile because I know they have a better life without the manhood. They may not understand that or know that because I don't know the difference, and I know the difference since I've seen Myrtle's brother both ways. Hey, Rory, good morning. And I do appreciate everybody who's donated to my kitty fund. Uh, so I do appreciate you. I'm not naming you by names because I don't know if I'm allowed to. If you wanna If you're okay with it, just let me know in the chat. I should have asked beforehand, but I didn't. All these things that I don't remember to do. Yeah, welcome to my world. Remembering is not a part of my um, of my life these days. So, but look, I got photos. Oh yeah, now we got the reflection, which is too bad because uh, this is Mama with the two boys from last year, the ones that were born April 1st last year. One of them is not with us anymore. He was run over, and one of them is has a tipped ear. And I was wondering if it had part of something to do with him getting run over, the other one, because I had the first one done, then I went out of town on and my sitter emailed me, sent me a WhatsApp uh, that was that was a funny story. That was thinking that Murder got run over. And he was like, "Oh my God, Murder got run over, and Merlin Bismarck got attached by the hip. How is he gonna take that?" And then the next day, he sent me an email. Hey, Myrtle showed up. It wasn't her who got run over. No, it was one of the two kittens, the one that was not neutered. So I'm thinking because he was not neutered and he was out and about more and he was out chasing the girls already, maybe, possibly, or just roaming, that he was. Oh, Susan, you coming to Mesa? Hey, let's go to the mall. We have lots of nice malls here. Let me know. Um, So, and then I talked to him afterwards, and it was kind of funny because I thought, like, it's like you must have been weirded out when all of a sudden Myrtle showed back up, and you thought she was dead, and he was like, "Yeah, I was in the middle of the night too. I was out on the porch, and I was just, just relaxing." He was a weird guy. He was really cool with the animals and with the pets and with the kids. He was a really good guy. Um, and and what was I gonna say? And and he said, and then all of a sudden, he saw her. Or no, I think he was inside, and he saw her on the outside, just looking in. But he was weirded out because he obviously thought she was dead, and then he saw her, and he thought it was her ghost showing up, and he was just like, "What?" So it turned out he figured out it was the wrong kitten, and I figured it out. He sent me a picture too, and I didn't I figured it out too because the kittens look different. I didn't right away, but it made sense once I looked at it. I didn't really look. um and it was kind of funny, it was sad that that kitten didn't survive, but it is what it is. It happens, and we have so many, and I'm just hoping that he got run over quick and didn't suffer. And it doesn't look like he suffered because the way he was, the guy found him. So, and his brother, of course, he's doing fine. He comes to eat like everybody else. And the new kittens now, they just live over here. They don't even go across the street anymore. They sleep in on my porch. It's kind of funny too. I have one of those, like the banker's box things with stuffing, like pillow stuffing, and I got that as part of a lot at an estate sale somewhere. Hi Angela, good morning. And these kittens, they just take off the lid and then they sleep inside the box on the nice warm stuffing. I mean, I have some spots for them out there where they can sleep. I got some towels, some pillows out, and I even have a cat post out there where they can sleep. But they don't use that for some reason. Um, uh, so yeah, people just don't have any compassion when it comes to animals. I mean, a lot of we eat them. What are we talking about? And that's really the weirdest thing. We think all these poor cats, all these poor dogs, but then at the same time we're torturing our pigs and we're torturing our cattle, especially the pigs, and they're so smart. And I don't even, I couldn't even think about that because we want to eat them. Oh well. And then there is this one is one of my favorites. Again, these pictures are not very good because even though I had a good camera, and now we again have the reflection. This is this is the first daughter. This is Mama's first daughter. I call her Talavera because that's such a I like the word. And she's the cutie. She is the cutest. She's the cutest kitten of them all. She is just a beautiful girl, and she was one of the first ones I trapped. The very first one was Murder's brother. The others weren't even alive at that time. But she was one of the first ones, and the mother's brother was one of the first ones. I thought I had her. I thought I had the mama, and nope, it was a brother. Yeah, the mama is gonna be the next project. Anyways, right? She does look, but I took it from across the street because they're feral. If I get close, now she's getting better now because she comes over here to eat too now. Since the new kittens started that, they just moved over here, and now everybody else comes over, which is better anyways. So I don't have to worry about the neighbor's property and all that. But it was funny. So yeah, at that time I couldn't get near her. If I had tried to walk across the street just to get closer, she would have ran off so fast. Um, so yeah, she was looking at me, wondering what I was doing, paying attention, because she was in huh? Should I run? She's pretty. She's grown now. So that was the kitty story. But yes, I smile every time I see him with their tipped ears, because it makes me happy to know they're not gonna reproducing and they're gonna have a safer life. They're wild though. When I'm just half an hour late with dinner, the other day it happened. Sometimes it happens. I usually feed him between 5:30 and 6, but sometimes it gets to be 6:30 ish, and and those guys, when I come into the kitchen, all of a sudden I hear this thump, like this big old bonk at the door. They're jumping at the door, and then I hear some stuff like I'm assuming the claws. But yeah, if I'm in the kitchen and they don't get the food right away, it's a little bit after 6. They are trying to run in the door. And as soon as I open the door with the food in hand, they all come running inside. And one of them is really smart. He knows where the inside food is, so he goes right to the dishes of the inside cats. And he's like, no, I don't want to wait. So, uh, anywho, hey, ancestral beginnings. Was that Mary? I always forget. I always get you mixed up. Yes, Mary, right? So, was it Marianne? And so yeah, I don't know, and I really don't wanna marry. Good, I got it. Yay! I remembered something for once. So yeah, it is what it is, and I've been planning to move out of here, to move somewhere. And now I feel bad because those cats have made a home here, and if I move, then I'm gonna leave them behind, and they won't understand. But we'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I can put my life on hold for those cats, especially as those cats probably live longer than I do. I mean, they can easily live another 15 years. Well, I'm planning on outliving them anyways, but uh, still, then I'm gonna be too old to move anywhere except an old folks home. So we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do. In the meantime, let's see if any of the stuff I brought for you guys is interesting to you. Because no, I don't, Alice. I want to go either to the East Coast or back to Germany. I'm not sure I can pull off the back to Germany because they don't want me there. But if I go to the East Coast, at least it's quicker and easier and cheaper to fly over there, and then I can more hopefully fly over for a quick visit more often than I can from Arizona. But we'll see. We'll see. That's way in the future. Way in the future. Let's see what happens first. Let's see what we. How many times can a tiger say "let's see" in one sentence or in one paragraph? Oh boy. Oh man. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just kind of, sort of. Yeah. I'm fuddy duddy. I get that way. So what do we have? We have totally cool stuff. And I know some of you come here to chat, and some of you come here to find some things for your collections or for gifts. It's Christmas coming up. I have stuff that can easily be used as gifts. For instance, one of my more recent purchases. Look at that beautiful piece. It is a peacock vase. Um, I heard interper, whatever the word is. I've never heard that before. Is what it's called. It's Japan. There's a Japan sticker. It is about 11 inches tall. That's a big one. We're starting this at $13. $13 for this beautiful cobalt blue peacock vase. Aren't they beautiful? And of course, we have the shiny again. Oh, this is how you get the shiny out. Just tip it this way towards the ceiling so you won't be able to see it. Interper. I've never heard of that before. I don't know if that's the company or what that is, Interper, but I found it called that online. So in more than one instance. And this is a beautiful piece. I mean, it's tall. It's a tall piece. It's taller than my face. And it's in wonderful shape. I didn't see any issues, no flea bites, no dips, I mean chips. Early lunch is always good. I haven't had breakfast yet. Oh, I'm gonna have an early lunch too. So, let's see. What you want to do? Anyone interested in this wonderful piece? And look, it's got a little reddish and a little greenish. You can even use it for Christmas decoration. It's got red and green. Yay! And the blue, well, it's a darker blue, but you can use it for Hanukkah. It's blue. Well, it's kind of dark though. Gold eucalyptus. I haven't even thought of that. I have no clue. But it's a beautiful piece. I mean, it's a beautiful art. I got some larger and heavier vases at the mall, and they haven't sold either, which surprises me because they're beautiful pieces. One of them is European and one of them is Chinese, and they're just stunning. They're glass, and they have these designs like the stag deers and stuff, and one of them has just. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Cool. We'll move on. Thank you very much for listening to me blabber on and on and on. And there will be a recap later. My next one, we do have a. Ooh, check it out. Yes, it's from 1980s. From what I've seen, it is. Talavera picture. Look at that beauty. That is even nicer. And this guy was starting at $22. It is about 8 inches tall. But look at the art. Isn't that? It's And I love the shape too. It's different. So if you use it for water, you don't have to worry about the ice cubes coming out at you. It holds them back. Or anything cold that you put ice cubes in, or lemonade or something. That's the kind of pitcher I would use at the house, except I'm using my mom's old pottery pitcher that's been at her house, and I'm keeping that and I'm using that every day. I have a lot of stuff for my mom. Some of it I don't like. Oh, those dishes. And yes, there is, whoops, the signature on the bottom. El Carmen, Talavera. Now I know the Talavera doesn't look like a Talavera on here. Um, it's kind of the way that was written, but I found another one online exactly like this. Well, not 100%, but 99%, and it was more legible on there. So it is definitely Talavera, and it's a beautiful piece. And the blue, I just really like the blue in it too. I mean, like you all know, if it can't be purple, it's gotta be dark blue. My other favorite piece, but there we go. Anyone interested in Talavera? It is a special deal. You don't see those anywhere. I mean, those are, I know. Look at that. Looks like a face. There are the eyes. Those flowers are the eyes, and that leaf there is the mouth, and then there's the nose. I like that. That looks like a face, almost like an owl or something. That is cool. Anywho, next. What's next? What else do we have? Oh, we have the perp. I'm missing something. Oh no, I'm not. I'm misreading something. Now we do have a smaller piece, which is a turtle planter. Now the color in the mouth is a little bit rubbed off there, and the eyes are a little bit rubbed off. What I would probably do is rub it all off, or if you know how to repaint it, you can probably repaint it. But it's just so cute, and it's green. Not really the Christmassy green, but green nonetheless. Starting this guy at $7. $7. Isn't it cute? That's the bottom. It's got the number. I think it's what, 201A. And here's the inside. That one is really clean inside too. This here looks like it's a little bit of the paint missing. It's not a chip or anything. It's production error. It happened in production, and it looks like the glaze or the paint didn't really get on there. $7 for this cute little guy. Well, actually, it's a gal, right? She looks like a gal with that little hat on, that and the little bow. I just like her. She's cute. Cool. What's next? Let's see what's next. We have a whole lot of stuff here. Oh yeah, let's see if I can get to the candle holder. I've got another candle holder, which is only one this time. I don't have the set on these, but it doesn't really need to. This one is a beautiful piece. Look at that. I don't know if it's crystal or glass, but we're starting this at $10. $10 for this absolutely beautiful candle holder. And this is the season for candle holders. It's kind of shiny too. Look, you can put it upside down. Well, it probably would tip over because this one is a little taller. But it would be kind of funny. And put a big candle there, or no candle at all. Yes, it's December. The season for candles. Actually, I got a couple of those candles that I know was it Tim and Jerry? Someone had those white candles, battery operated ones. I got a couple of those I was gonna bring today, and I forgot. They're somewhere around here. But then I'm also thinking of keeping those for my own purposes. But I'm not using candles. What am I talking about? Right, Kim, I agree. I have so much clear glass at the house because I love it. I buy it and nobody wants it. But those from last week, they went and found a new home. Oh, look at that. I love the design. It's different. Anywho, wasted enough of your time with the candle holders. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we have a lot of swans today. Next week Claudia's gonna be with us again. And you know how we always do this? We bring things that the other person collects or likes, but the other person is also selling, so the other person can't purchase anything. I always hate when it happens. Hey, Edward, good morning. Joanne, hello. Becky, everyone's showing up now. Cool, wonderful. So I'm bringing my swans today. I got a whole collection of swans here today. Well, I got a whole collection of swans at the house. Some of them here today for sale. In fact, one of them may be a Fenton, Becky. Let's see, do I have him on this page? No, I don't. It's on the other page. I'll show it when we get to it. Now these are brass swans and they are choice. And I'm starting these at $10 each. $10 each. And they look like they're the same. Aren't they cool? I love brass. There's the bottom. They're not signed. But they're just so cute. I love those faces. I always like the faces. They're always cute. They always make these faces so cute. There's the other one. And there's the bottom of that one. And they are... I didn't measure them yet. I forgot that apparently. Oh, and yeah, the other one is coming up next though. That's about 6 inches tall. So they're about 6 inches each. Look, and my shirt is blue, so they're kind of swimming around on the blue lake. I don't know what swans have to do with Christmas, but they're just so cute. Hey, Jeannie, I couldn't resist. They're just so cute. Anywho, let's go back and let's go. I'm distracting myself by reading the chat. Whoops! Because if I don't read the chat, then now this is the one that I think is Fenton. It's blue. I found several that looked just like it, but they were all small differences. Especially with the position of the head. And some of them were marked Fenton, others were not. But this one, it has the feeling. It has the Fenton feel, and it's got the shininess to me. Here's the bottom. And that's the only thing. It's not marked, but it's got this little half circle, which I don't know if that's supposed to be a mark or if that's just a production thing. I'm guessing it's just a production thing. Because marks would usually be... So anywho, this is... And this guy is... starting him at $10. Starting him at $10. And he is about 4.5 inches, between 4 and 4.5 inches tall to the tallest of his head. And yes, I'm calling him a he again. I know there are plenty of people who would probably kick my butt for just calling everybody a he without asking them first. It could be a she. It's a little trinket dish. There's the inside. And yeah, it's a beautiful color. And it's a beautiful shape. It feels like a Fenton would feel in my book. Now, this does not seem to be an error, a damage. It does seem to be an error, and not even an error. It's meant to be there. I don't know. It looks like it's meant to be there, or maybe it's an error in the production, because that's where the feathers are. It doesn't feel like it's damaged. So, but it's a little bit of a nick there. So be aware. It does have a little bit of a nick, and I can tell if it was damaged. I would think there would be more damage because the way it's nicked. So it's probably a production thing. I don't know. I really don't know, because there's another one behind it which is not as bad. So that's probably just from, yeah. Which is not even. No, that one isn't even. That one is just in the. That one is not a nick at all. Okay, no one interested? I'm surprised. I thought you guys liked blue. And possibly Fenton, but since it's only possibly, yeah, I can't blame you. What else do we have? We have Hallmark Santas again, Hallmark ornaments. $7, and this is a choice. We have the soldier, and we have the Santa. $7 each. Ornaments. Hallmark. Whoop. And of course I pull it out on its head. There's the inside. And I decapitated him. There we go. There we go. Ain't he cute? I like that face. He's a jolly guy. He is 1991, and he's called Jolly Wally Soldier. Certainly is that. There's a Jolly Wally Soldier. And let's see if we can decapitate Santa, too. Here is the Jolly Wally Santa. They make a cool pair, those two. They are from both from 1991. And they're $7 each. And I'm just a jolly. There's a screenshot. Thumbnail. Oh. Anyone interested in Santa or the song Jolly Soldier? Anyone still needs ornaments? I actually gave a whole bunch of ornaments to Gucciville after my sale at the mall because nobody wanted them, and they were nice ones too. But I figured if I can sell them, I'm sure that someone's going to go to the thrift store and appreciate them there. Okay. Oh, cool. We had a Hallmark store at Desert Ridge when I worked there. I don't know if it's still there. I haven't been there in a while, but I'm going back on Saturday. I'll find out. Haven't been there in a while. So what else do we have? Oh, the Christmas tree. That's what I forgot. I had a Christmas tree. I was gonna bring it. I don't even know where it is now. I forgot to bring it next week. Next week it'll probably be too late for a Christmas tree. Next year. I'll bring it next week anyways. Because I don't even know where it is now. So, but we also have Hanukkah, right? We do have a choice of menorahs. Look at those guys. And these are $10 each. And this one is a little more modern looking one. This one is actually the one I prefer. I don't celebrate any holidays, but if I did, actually I did light this one year. But I'm not organized in any religions or anything like that, so I feel I'm not really authorized to deal with that, to do that. So there's the one, which is the more modern one in my opinion. And this one I believe could be a souvenir piece, because where I picked them up, they had some souvenir pieces from Jerusalem and Israel in general. Because I already been to Israel, and there is some Hebrew that I have no clue how to translate. I don't even have Hebrew characters on my typewriter. On my typewriter. Oh boy. Oh, I just went back in time to 1991 after those ornaments. But this is cool. I like the design. That's a beautiful piece. Yeah, there's always 8 arms, and then there's the ninth one is the main one. I mean, the ninth one is the last one you light up. There are always nine. Usually there are four and four on each side, and the ninth one is in the middle. These have them on the side. This one has it right here, and this one has it right here. So yeah. So yeah, it's all there, and we're gonna move on. What else do we have? This is gonna be a quickie today. At this rate, we're almost done. I do have another planter, the Royal Copley. Um, Powder pigeon. I'm gonna start this guy at $12. It's a beautiful pigeon. And I do have now inside. It's a little dirty because it was used, and I have not had time or the energy to clean it because I've been so busy with everything else. But on the outside, it's in real good shape. And of course, if you would like me to, I can clean it up before I ship it out. But it's just a beautiful guy or gal, whichever. Look at those wings. Look at those feathers. I like that. I picked that up at the antique mall. I got a little bit on discount, of a discount on it, not a whole lot. So $12 is the starting point for us here. But it's in great shape. It's in great shape. Right, John Robert? That is a beautiful piece. They're both beautiful. That's why I have them both. I couldn't decide which one I like better when I picked those up. Okay, we're moving on again. Where were we? We don't have a whole lot left. Especially since I missed out on that Christmas tree, which was totally stupid on my part, because it's in one of those boxes behind me, and I forgot to bring it out. It's a metal one of some sort, and it's really cool. But maybe I'll just do a drop sale, a recorded one. So we'll see, we'll see. But either way, um, what's next? Oh, we got those plates. Oh, I have another ornament too. Look at this one. This is a little bit newer, but it's another Hallmark ornament, 2004. So it's not quite vintage, but almost vintage. Just give it another year or so, it'll be vintage. And this one we're gonna go $5 because it's a little bit newer. It does have the original packaging right there. Look at him. There's Santa. There we go. $5 for Santa. Anyone is interested in Santa, hey, it's the season. If not now, you'll miss out. And I gotta figure out how to get them back in there. Because that is actual paper that his scroll he's holding there. That is actual paper. Oh, there we go. Got them back inside. I don't like to hold them outside of it because I don't want to mess it up. Because this is paper. The checklist. And there's the back. And here's the box. So much to do. It says what? Cool. And we'll move on. We will move on. And look at that. There's even still the card inside, too. That came with it. Yeah, and you know what? Again, I'm not political. I don't get political, but in all reality, from what I've seen, all the religions have so many similarities because they're all based on the earth. They're all based on the seasons. You know, I mean, you got in the fall, you got all the different types of Thanksgivings, and you know, for Easter, you got all different kinds of celebrations around Easter. Different names, different different um, what you call it, things they do, but all around the same time. And if you ask me, it was all started by the aliens from outer space. They come to this planet and completely freaked out the original people. The I mean the our ancestors, you know, the half half apes, half humans that were living there at the time, and completely screwed with their minds. Oh, anywho, yeah, and yes, I have Jewish background too. So, but we were not raised Jewish. My mother was already not raised Jewish, and my uncle, and they were born in 1920s, long before it was illegal to be Jewish in Germany. So, but what else do we have? Oh, we have another Tanala. A Tanala enamel brass duck. Look at that beautiful piece. Ain't that cute? That's such a sweetheart. Huh. Look at that. Huh. That one we are starting at $20. $20 because it's a totally cool piece. Now there's a little bit of a flake on here where the color came off on the brass, but it's not broken, it's not chipped. So it's just the color. I don't know why. Or maybe it's the way they worked on it or put it together. I don't know. Welded it or something. I don't know. Did they weld this? That could be it. But it's a beautiful piece. It is a beautiful piece. I love these things. I love ducks. I don't know why. Ducks and geese and swans. They're just such beautiful animals and totally underrated. We just hate the geese because they poop all over the place. You know what? We poop all over the place too. If you build toilets for the geese, maybe, you know, we can potty train them too if you want to. Well, maybe not the wild geese. They just fly over and they just visit randomly. It is, Kaz, isn't it? It is a beautiful piece. And $20 is a good deal. It still leaves room if you're a reseller. A little bit. Well, and then there's shipping. I always forget about the shipping. But look at that face. I do not see a signature on it though. I don't know why they didn't sign these things, but maybe you really can't sign on the brass and they don't want to sign on the body. I've seen several online similar looking and none of them were signed. Right, Cass? I found a picture yesterday at Guccieville of it's huge. It's gonna have to come up here, go up here in my living room on the wall on this side that you never get to see because the computer always my camera always points this way. But it's huge and it's in a good frame. The frame itself is worth more than what I paid for it. Plus, I had the 20% off coupon. And it's some abstract horses, like four horses. They're missing the heads, but they're beautiful. And the colors, it's, oh, I don't know. I can't even explain what it looks like. It's just absolutely stunning and it's huge. Did I say it's huge? It's probably like 3 feet or something by 3 feet or 2 feet. More like 3 feet, I think. Anyways, it's still in the car. I'm gonna have to get that out when I get done here, cause yesterday I didn't. I had other things to do, getting ready and everything. So, um, what else? Oh, plates. Bessie Peag plates. I don't know how to pronounce this, and this is a choice, and they are totally cool. $8 each. $8 each. Bessie Peag Gutman. Gutmann. No, that's a German name. That's Gutmann. But Americans will probably say Gutman. And here's the back. Once Upon a Childhood. From 1984. So there is this one. There's two. $8 each. Choice. Amy! Hello! How are you? I'm sorry I lost touch, but I lost touch with everybody. I gotta get back in touch. I'll start sending out some Christmas cards too, which I never do. The week before Christmas, I always remember, and then I'm just like, nah, I never do. And then here's the other one. That's the little girly. This one probably a little doll and the little doggy. Aren't these cute? So $8 each. Anyone interested? And they're about 5 inches, I think. They're a little bit smaller than the dinner size plates, but they're also not food plates. But look at this. They're in great shape too. They make good gifts. You got anyone to give gifts to who likes this kind of stuff? You can hang them on the wall. You can put them on a plate stand on your shelf, on your bookshelf. My Saturday market sale. I have no clue. I have to look at that. Georgia, I have to go back and I didn't see any comments. I gotta go back and look at that. I'll get in touch with you if I still have it. A lot of the stuff, half of the stuff I donated right after the sale because I just don't have room in my house, and I'm planning on doing a yard sale before Christmas. But now we have the antique markets again, and so the next 3 Saturdays I'm not gonna be able to do a yard sale because I'm not at the antique markets. Cool. Next. Well, we are almost done. I do have some pendants that I was going to offer you in case you like little jewelry type stuff. And those make good gifts and they go into a little envelope for the shipping. I don't know I do not know what they're made of, but it's shiny. That's the one side. Then you got the silver on the side and you got two of those loops, so you can loop them both sides. I don't know why that is. And then here's the other side. The other side is what's the word? Is is has been treated, and this side is not treated. I think. What's the word? There's a word for it, and I forget. I blame the language barrier. uh, so this is $8 each. This is one, and the other one is teardrop shape. And again, I used to know my minerals and my rocks and stuff, but I forget. That's my problem. Here's the size, the side, and this is it's kind of warped. I mean, and that side is the straight side, the even side. Yeah, bracelet, you're right. That's a good idea. This is kind of greenish, grayish colored, I would say. I have a Dalai horse that was actually came from my grandmother's estate. I've been thinking of selling it, but I still have it, so maybe I'll bring it next week. If you're interested in Dalai horses, I can probably offer you mine. And it's an actual family heirloom. It's not something that I picked up at Guccieville, which makes it harder for me to sell, but also maybe nicer for me to rehome, because it'll probably be appreciated more at your house than it is at my house, because it's just hanging out on the shelf with all kinds of other little thingies, horses and little animals. Yeah, Amy has good stuff. Amy's got it down. Amy finds good stuff. Amy knows her stuff, and see, that's probably what my problem is. I don't really know the things as well, and I'm just my brain is not keeping information contained anymore. So it's probably just the way it is. Yeah. So and the whole point is to rehome these items to find better homes for them than mine. And that, especially that horse, that needs a good home, because like I said, it's in my shelf. I see it and I think about my grandma and I appreciate it, but it doesn't have a special place. It needs a special place. Hey Kathy, good morning. So no one interested in these? That's fine. Then I have, and those I can let go for $4 each. And these are like a little, I don't know what you even call them. There's three of them. One is a black, I don't know if that's an onyx or something. Then there is, this one looks like a rose quartz. It's pinkish. And then there is the tiger eye. So, three of them. They're all the same size. And that size would be about an inch. So they're about an inch tall each. Pendulums, yes. Pendulum. That's what I meant to say, Kathy. Thank you so much. I appreciate your help with my memory, with my scatterbrain. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Anyone interested? If not, they're going all back into the baggie. And I don't know. If I had a source of get a nice chain for it or something, I could put a chain around them. It would probably look nicer to sell. And these were $8 each, if anyone is interested. Whoops. That one's a little bit smaller. But I like that one better. To me, it looks more fun. But this one is a little bit bigger and wider. It's a kind of an odd color, too. But, okay, we'll move on. Actually, we can move on and out of here because, well, except that one piece. The parade piece of the day. And I have no idea who made this. I'm sure it was someone good. It is, I would consider it a console bowl, even though most console bowls that I've seen are round or more bowl like. But look at this guy. And this guy starts at $15. This guy starts at $15. Isn't that a cool piece? No, I love this guy. I picked him up at the antique market last month. And I've hung on to him since. Of course, it's not easy to ship him, but it's glass. It's a beautiful piece. But they're always weights. In fact, I need to get some larger shipping boxes. I keep forgetting to order them, and then I'm selling stuff, and I'm like, oops, I need those boxes. Speaking of pea brains or scatter brains, it's about 9 inches tall, roughly 9 inches tall, and oh yeah, how many inches is it across? Ouch. I've had this tendonitis thing going on my left wrist. It's about 10.5 inches across. So it's 9 by 10.5. It should probably be selling for 30, $40 or something like that. But hey, I'm giving you a good deal. $15. That is a good deal. In fact, with that, you can still make money if you're a reseller. I've seen those. In fact, I found one that looks just like this. And they were like asking like $60 for it. But then they can ask anything for it they want. Doesn't mean they get it. Look at that. Tiger's head in a bowl. Oh. Oh. Geneva 15. Thank you very much, Geneva. And hi, Geneva. Are you sneaking on us? Or you can put it upside down. I want to put everything upside down today. I don't know why. Oh, look, it make a nice hat. There, I got a hat. It's a bowl hat on a bull head. 15 going once. Anyone else? Cool. $15. Now that is a steal. I know I hate myself for going so low, but you know what? You're lucky I'm having a good day. It's Christmas and I'm giving the gift of low prices because it'll make us all happy. And we are rehoming a beautiful piece. Oh, it is beautiful. Let's go ahead and count this guy down. Cool, Amy. I'll get back to the pendulums here in a second. I'm going to do a recap anyways because honestly, we haven't sold a thing yet today. This is the first one, the first item that has interest. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? Send me an email. Let me know what you want me to what you want me to bring, what you're looking for. It'll probably help. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Now we're waiting, and no, we're not singing. We are not Daniel. And we're not waiting for the stop, we're waiting for the bid end. And there it is. Cool. You got a great deal, Geneva. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Mid-century. I know, and that's what I'm looking for, but it's so hard to find mid-century, especially at good prices. Maybe I need to peruse Whatnot more often. But in fact, I need to start selling on Whatnot again. I did really well when I did sell on Whatnot, and then I kind of got sidetracked. Okie dokie. Pendants. You wanted to see the pendants again. They are 3 pendants and whoops. 3 pendants. They're 1 inch each. There's the black one with little white speckles. That's kind of cool with the white speck. It's so hard to show. Let's see if I do this. Maybe that's easier. There's one. I don't think I have mugs with cats on them right now, except the mugs that I drink out of with cats on them. My own mugs there. So tiger eye. Tiger eye. I love tiger eye, even though it's not my color. But well, I'm a tiger and I have eyes. That gives me a third eye. Ha! I wore a tiger eye. I have the third eye. Look at that. And it's like the design, the designs, duh, like they're designed. The patterns, they're really cool. They're so different. And then there is the rose quartz. Well, it looks like a rose quartz, so I assume it really is. It feels like a rose quartz. So there's that one. Okay, $4. $4 each. Choice. $4 each. And we got Amy at 5. Amy at 5. Anyone else? I'm gonna go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's choice. Bree, were you bidding or were you just telling the price again? Because I can go ahead and bid end if you are interested. Look at that. Here is the picture of all 3 of them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Since I don't have any more offers, okay, Amy, which one would you like? I'll get back to those in a second, Kaz, thank you. Which one would you like? The rose quartz, the tiger eye, or the black speckled one? Yes, you take them all. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You got it. You will get them all. And the other ones, let me go ahead and, where are my? And the other ones where I have a couple more smaller ones, but they're not pendants. I don't know if anyone's interested in those. One is a square, and it's a caramel colored. In fact, it looks like caramel, like the caramels you buy at the store. And then there's another rose quartz. These are just different sizes. They're not pendants. If anyone's interested in these, let me know. They'll be $4 as well each. But here are the larger ones. Here's that one. That one is the largest one of them all. Whoops. And I'm dropping it. That one is about 1.5 inches across. About 1.5 inches across. That's got the shiny side. Well, this is the non-shiny side. This is where they cut it. And then there's the original side. That's the shiny side. And I should know what this is. I used to be into this kind of stuff. I used to have a nice collection, and I still have the collection, but it's put away somewhere, and I don't really know. I don't really know the details anymore. It's been so long. And then here's the other one, and these are $8 each. And I'm throwing them all away. They're so hard to hold. $8. Oh, white. No, it's more like a beige color. $8 for this one. And then, oh, this one is smaller, so I guess I can do 6 on this one because it's a little bit smaller. I guess it wouldn't be fair to charge you the same for both. So let's go with 6 for the teardrop shaped. I love the design, the pattern on this too, though. And there's this side. Bree, I'm sorry. I changed the price on you. I'll take 6 for the little one because it's smaller. It's a lot smaller than that one. It wouldn't be fair. So count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Or should we go this way for the teardrop? Okay, Kim, you got it. You want this one? You want the large one for $8? Since I just announced that I would be able to let this one go for 6 because it's smaller. That is a beautiful piece too. Yes, you got it. Cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that was what we had so far. Now I can go and do a recap if you would like me to, since we have plenty of items left. Okay, we have plenty of items left. We started, oops, and somehow I gotta turn pages now. I had it set where I was on one page, on the same page when I could just open up my book and see everything. Now I gotta actually turn the page back. So what do we have? We had the beautiful pheasant vase for $13. The beautiful 11-inch tall. Look at that. There we go. Made in Japan. There's a Japan sticker on the bottom. Cobalt blue, my favorite blue. It used to be Prussian blue. When I was a kid, we had the watercolors used in school and stuff. They had the Prussian blue, which was kind of similar to cobalt, but a little bit different still. Yes, John Robert, we do use pirate ship. So there's, I seen an ad for some shipping company now where they're all excited to give you the first month for free, and I'm thinking, what's the difference? Why do they charge you? How much do they charge? You know, they do use every shipping company in the book. Pirate Ship only does UPS and USPS. That other company has DHL, FedEx, and all those too. But still, I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with UPS and USPS because I would not ship FedEx anyways, or DHL. So $13 for this beautiful pheasant vase. Now this is beautiful. Cool. Then what else did we have? We had the Talavera picture. Let's go $20 on the Talavera picture. $20. It's Talavera. And it's signed. And look at that. It's a face. I still think it's an owl face. I love that face. That is just awesome. And the design of those flowers, it is just a beautiful piece. And the flowers are designed all the way around. And there's a kitten on the porch. And here's the back. It looks like a little tail that goes with the face in the front. There. $20. Anyone interested? Let me know. $20. We had the turtle planner, $7. turtle planter. She's so cute. And yes, she's a she. Then we had all these swans. We had two brass swans, $15 each. Doop, 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 swimming on my blue t-shirt on the blue lake. Doop, 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 doop. I don't know who makes the swans. They're not signed, but they're brass. Maybe they had a sticker at some point in their life, but they don't have any sticker on that, so I don't know. Then we had the crystal candle holder for $10. Crystal candle holder. Crystal or glass, I'm not quite sure. Oh, the turtle. I don't know who makes the turtle either. It's got the number on there. It's got the 201A, it looks like. So, but I don't know who makes that. Then we got this. I'm just fascinated by this design. And this is one that I would probably use in my house. I wouldn't mind putting on my shelf. Maybe I'll even light some candles this year. I do have a whole pack of candles that I brought back from my uncle's place like 3 years ago, 3.5, 4 years almost ago. And they've been sitting around forever since then because I don't generally use candles, but maybe I will this year. Cool. No interest in the candle holder. We did have the blue glass swan, pressed glass, which could be a Fenton. I believe it is a Fenton, but I do not have any proof that it is. It does have a little bit of a nick up there that looks like it's a fabrication error. It could be just a damage, but I'm thinking if it was a damage, it goes this as far, like, I mean, the way it's located, I figured there would be more damage around it if it was an actual outside damage or afterwards damage. But you can hardly see it. It's just a beautiful little trinket box. This one we were asking $10. $10. Thanks, Cass. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Or should I say afternoon? I know all you Eastern people already have afternoon. I don't know. I don't think I would have that problem. Besides, you can start a fire; they just die in the end if you don't blow. If you forget to blow them out, by the time they get to the very bottom, I think they just drown in the in the liquid wax, don't they? That's from what I've seen. What mine usually do. They just drown in the hot wax because it's liquid. So we have the pigeon, the Royal Copley pigeon planter. Let's see, where is? Oh, we still had the Hallmark ornaments too. That pigeon was $12. Royal Copley. There's the bottom, and it's a little dirty inside, but that can be cleaned up easily. It's just a beautiful piece. I like this guy. That's beautiful. $12 for Royal Copley pigeon. We did have the Hallmark ornaments, $7 each choice. The Jolly Wally Soldier or the Jolly Wally Santa from 1991. And we did have the menorahs, $10 each choice. What I believe is a souvenir piece from Jerusalem, possibly, with something in Hebrew that I cannot read. I wish I had learned Hebrew. I really want to know Hebrew, but any language that has a different writing than our regular writing, I have a hard time with. I tried learning Russian many, many years ago, and I could not. And by the time it came to learning the Cyrillic alphabet, I gave up. I could not I could not grasp the different letters. Okay, so $10 each. Anybody wants a menorah? Anybody still needs one? I didn't even look it up when Hanukkah is this year, but it's coming up. Okay. Oh wow, really, Kathy? I know a person, well, I don't know her anymore because she died, but I know a person whose house burned down because of a cigarette she fell asleep with. But not candles. Okay, we still have the Tanala duck, $20. Tanala duck, beautiful piece. Absolutely beautiful. It's brass and enamel. In the sink, that's a good idea, Georgia. Yeah, put them in the sink. That's a fairly safe place. Tanala? Tanala. I know there's a little bit of a dent in there. I don't know if it's meant to be there or not, but you know, I consider it the butthole. The duck with a butthole. Okay, that's it. We'll leave it at that. Um, and I'm going to leave you all at this. If you have any questions, email me. If you have any suggestions, what you would be interested in getting and me finding. I know MCM is an issue. It's really hard to find, and when you do, it's just too expensive. So we'll see. And if you have anything else, just email me. And if you wanna make a donation for the Kitty Fund, you can do that and as friends and family PayPal, because I do appreciate the donations that I got so far because it really helps. I mean, those kitties are getting expensive. I mean, I already spent over $100 in TNR fees within October. What was it? Late in October, early November, and then of course I just ordered $50 worth of food, which will last me about a month. And thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you all next week. And you all know the deal. You all keep it real. Bada bing, bada boom.